All right, what's going on, guys? I'm not going to be long on this one at all. I just wanted to come on here and give a quick update. I posted some things in the community tab concerning the bond markets. Um, and again, I'm not a financial advisor, so don't listen to shit I say. So here's the thing. Uh, the last time I posted, we were only about 4.6, 4.7, yeah, about 4.6, 4.68, around there in the community tab. And, well, since then, we're literally just going up to the damn moon. We're going to the fucking moon. And that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing at all. As you can see, when this go up, pew, all this go down. Why is that a big problem? Well, that's because the bond market is way bigger than the stock market. So when the bond market sells off, everything just goes down. Everything just sells off. Everything. Now earlier, XRP had a nice little run up right here. Blam, yeah, whatever. That was probably a fake pump because it does it every time. See, bam and then bam, bam and then bam. It does it every time. It does it. I mean, it's. I mean, the crypto market is obviously more than likely it's manipulated, highly manipulated, especially Bitcoin. Bitcoin is just an experiment, and in the future it's going to go away. I'm sorry. Well, let me backtrack on that. It may not go away, but it's not going to be the big dog in the house. Like I said, Bitcoin was an experiment along with Ethereum. Bitcoin is this is what I don't understand about people that are so into Bitcoin. Like there's so many people saying, "Oh, Bitcoin's going to be the next currency. Oh, Bitcoin is going to you know, is going to be used for global payments and blah blah blah." Have you people not read the fucking facts, or are people's heads still just stuck so far up Bitcoin's ass that they can't see the truth of the matter? Okay, because if y'all have seen my videos before, y'all know I don't fucking sugarcoat shit. Bitcoin is too slow. Bitcoin uses up way too much goddamn energies. Therefore, it costs too much. Okay? And the fact that it is slow, even with the Lightning Network, which does not work, it does not work to be able to hold all of the money and debt that we have built up over the years, especially concerning these incredible ass numbers that you see here before you. Look at this insane shit right here. There's no way in hell that United States is ever going to be able to pay that out. Ever. Ever. Like the average debt per taxpayer is 257,000. I mean these are astronomical numbers, and this doesn't even include everything. Okay, but again, I'm not a financial expert on this shit, so I don't know. But all I know is the last time I did speak about these issues, I believe it was in a community tab. I think I just posted something, but I believe I said that as soon as we go to 33 trillion, shit's gonna start going crazy. And well, that's exactly what is happening right now. So, where are we at? Where are we at? Here we go. So yeah, so as you can see, we're still going up. We're still going up, and the last time it was about I think it stopped about right here. This chart's not very good because I don't have, I don't pay for this or whatever, and I don't have my RSI on here, so I can't show you that anymore either because TradingView wants to be funny and uh and hide it out on my account. So now I have no choice but to exit it. But I can't do a new one because they're gonna make me pay for it. So whatever. But again, as you can see, bonds are selling off massively. Okay. Um, we should probably already know who this is. The same ones that want to bring down the dollar. Okay. Which to each his own on that. Fine with me. But yeah. Um, could care less either way. But yeah, so the problem with this is like like I said, the higher this goes, the faster all this shit is just gonna keep going red. Now, the ending result, I think, of this, because one of these banks, one of these major banks, is going to collapse. Because the bottom line is, they're all insolvent. They're all insolvent. They have, none of them have enough cash on hand to be able to pay the trillions that they have to pay everybody else back in liabilities and assets. Even if they zero out all of those, they still don't have enough cash on hand. They only have like $570 billion or less, you know, and they still have their debt payments are in the trillions. Let's not even speak about the derivatives. Okay, all of the banks are in massive insolvency right now, but they're not going to ever admit that. But you know, again, I don't have a crystal ball. I can't see the future per se. And yeah, last time when I did make a video and I talked about the regional banks that was collapsing, I mean that really and truly has not gone away. All they've been doing is just buying everything up, expanding the debt more and more. That's all they do. That's all they can do. That's the only product they have is debt, you know. And it'll never be any different until the new system comes in, which will be digital. But by that time, it won't even matter because everything is going to completely reset itself. That's what we're going through right now. We're going through a total and complete reset. And, you know, while bonds are going to the moon, you know, any other time, see right here, they would just buy them up. They would buy them up and let it run a little bit, and they'll buy them up, and they'll let it run a little bit, and they'll buy it up again, and they'll let it run and buy it up. But now, as you can see, they're not buying back the fucking bonds. They're letting this bitch run hot. But as you can see, we're around that time. The digital currency that will more than likely be a used as digital payments or world reserve currency or whatever, or what have you, you know, however they are going to use it, is pretty much almost free out of the gates. For instance, XRP. You know, everything's always been the talk about XRP and so on and so forth. All right. And it more than likely they're going to do something with this. There's too much evidence out there. I mean, it's right there in your face now. They're not even hiding this shit anymore. They're literally coming out in public and telling you exactly what the fuck is going on. And all they ever talk about is XRP. But we also know that XLM and XRP are one in the same. Wade, Ripple, Amber, Lumens. Ha, 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 ha. Hint, hint. But again, yeah, any of these ISO tokens, which, you know, even Swift has even put out a message saying that they're switching to the ISO 222 new system. It is a digital payment system. You go into your stores, like I went in the store today at Walmart and I saw they got rid of 10 registers, 10 regular registers, you know, old school registers, and replaced them all with nothing but self-checkouts. There's only probably about 4 regular registers left in the goddamn store now. They're ready. And every last one of those on the screen says, what? Card only. Digital only. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And just to add to that a little bit, yeah, it's kind of funny. I saw the other day that New York had a massive flood going on, but this is right around the time that Ripple had their quote unquote proper party. Okay, I think it's quite ironic that New York floods, liquidity, water, Ripple, causing a ripple in New York. That all happens on the same day. Is that really a coincidence? Of course there's not. Is there really any coincidences these days concerning these things? Of course not. There is no coincidence. But another thing, so, everybody really needs to take heed here, because this could be fucking ugly, especially since the next the next resistance is probably somewhere around here at 5.5%, possibly somewhere between 5.5 and 5.4 is where the next resistance is. But this is already well above and beyond too much right now, concerning how much fucking debt that we have right here. This is just well too goddamn much. All right, I don't care who the hell gets up in front of the whole world and tries to tell everybody that everything is fine. It's obvious that everything is not fucking fine. This right here, this shit is not cool. This shit is not. I mean, if rates are going up this high, I can only imagine how much a 30-year fixed rate mortgage loan is right now. What's it, like 8%? Who the fuck wants to pay that? You'd have to be stupid as hell. But or rich as fuck. One of the two. But this is what's going on right now, and this is just all I wanted to keep y'all updated on. But again, I really strongly feel some of these major banks right here, all right, one of these bastards is, gonna be a what they quote unquote called a financial accident. What the fuck is a financial accident, JP Morgan? What is that? Huh? Mr. Diamond, what is a financial accident? Y'all, this could if a bank ends up failing, a major bank ends up failing, there could very well be a liquidity crisis and a credit freeze. And if a credit freeze happens, you will not have access to shit. Understand? So it's very wise of you to either invest or buy some kind of commodity asset or something that, is opposite of the dollar. Gold, silver, I don't know, cryptocurrencies, something, anything, okay? Something. Commodities, anything. All I'm saying is you gotta be prepared, because shit is getting crazy out here. Shit is getting very tight, and I can see it. More and more people are just really not feeling it. Really not feeling it at all. They're not buying shit, and if they are buying shit, they're in survival mode now. They're entering into survival mode. Okay, we are already in a recession. We're heading for a depression, and I said that in the last video, and I still stand by that. We are heading for a depression, and this shit right here is absolutely running us off of a cliff. This is crazy. So, what is it? It's 2:25 in the morning right now. So by the time I wake up in the morning, we could be looking at 4.9, if not higher. But again, and another thing to also consider here is this fact right here, that the dollar just keeps getting stronger and stronger. A stronger dollar is not good. I mean, that doesn't necessarily make the United States, their own dollar immune to this. But what's happening is the other countries are getting choked out by this higher dollar. They can't afford it. So what are they doing? They're going back and they are selling bonds. So in the long run, this is going to kick us in the ass. Understand? And that's all to those that are actually watching this video. I don't even know who the fuck watches these videos anymore. If they do, it's probably only like 5 minutes long, but that's fine. That's fine. It's whatever. I'm just throwing this up here so that, maybe somebody in the future, or maybe some people in the future will finally understand, after everybody gets their asses kicked, because that's how it works. That's how this works. Anytime before, everybody's all in denial, like, oh, you're talking crazy, and this shit ain't never gonna happen, blah blah blah. And then what? When accidents, quote unquote accidents, happen, like 2008, and then everybody wants to go back in history and think to themselves, damn, oh, I can't believe, I can't believe that happened. How'd you know that happened? How'd you know that was going to happen? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because whatever. Anyways, that's all I have for this one, guys. I appreciate the ones that do watch the videos and stuff. If there's anything else that you'd like me to make a video on, feel free to ask if you feel like it, and so on and so forth. So yeah, heed the warning, people. Heed the fucking warning. Watch your jobs. When these banks fail, especially regional banks, like I was trying to say in the last video, when I tried to tell everybody that, when regional banks fail, because majority of the commercial mortgage loans are held in the regional fucking banks. So when the regional banks fail, the loans are gonna fail with them. You know what I'm saying? Shit's gonna build, like, you're gonna see a lot of vacant buildings, and even the building that you work in, you could look up one day and this shit could just be gone, including your job. So be careful, people. Tread very, very carefully in this next month coming up, because it looks like there's quite a bit of turbulence ahead. I might want to buckle up. I'm out. Peace.